so today I'm going to teach you about these fans and how it affects EMF sensitive people. And I will be the first one in the world that actually will say something in this video or many of my videos about a lot of things about dirty electric. Now, think everything in this lifetime, or EMF, electromagnetic field. Think of it as a scale. We have low, we have medium, and we have high. The human body needs around in the medium scale. There are things that is in the low, and there's things that is in the high. And yes, I will teach you all that in the video through this. How these things actually becomes more harmful to us than it actually worth. And then I'll even show you how to actually do it so that way it is not harmful. Okay? So, today's topic is a fan. We're going to face this a lot in the summer. Everybody used them. And the extra sensitive people will have this problem and will face this problem. And if you are one of those people and you watch this thing, yes, I will confirm it for you that it is hurting you. It is just the people who cannot feel it do not know or don't know that it's actually hurting them. But it is hurting them. They just don't know it. Okay? So yes, it is not a conspiracy theory because I will prove it for you. So to the people who think or know that they are being affected by EMF or dirty electric, you are 100% correct. Okay? Now, I am going to show you a motor. That is the same motor that I took out of there. Okay? Oh, by the way, here's a tip in case you want to know, why did I take this motor out? Well, you know I'm smarter than that. If you're watching my videos, you know I'm smarter than that. This thing here, okay? Guess how much that is? This is the bathroom fans. And this is only, I believe, up to 50 CFM. And funny thing is, this is probably like 70 or even 80 or 90. Anyway, this here is $22 at my local store. And we have to replace our bathroom fans recently. And yes, I bought it because I couldn't find these because they're not in the summer. That's why I have a lot of them, by the way. And here's the motor that comes out of there, which I took it apart long ago. I tried to clean it. But it's pretty much the same thing, as you can see. Same thing. This is actually better. Guess how much that is? $8.88. Yep. With the money that I can buy one of these, I can just take it apart and get almost 3 of these. Imagine. With just a few minutes. So see, always be smart. Okay? Always. And if you are not smart, I will teach you. So, instead of buying this now, I just go and buy these for $8.88. I just take the motor out of it. And yes, I will show you how to use these motors in various places, including the bathroom. But that's another video. Now, since I got that out of the way, that's why there's more. There's more in here. And there's another one here, which is going to be taken out later. I'm going to use a few things, and all the rest is going to be trash. Because I just need the motor. Anyway, let's get back to our main idea or video for today. Is that we're talking about dirty electric and what it does to our body. Now, you see a motor here. As this motor spins, it creates a wind, right? That's why we use a fan. But here's what people do not know, and here's to the people who think that they are electromagnetic sensitivity or dirty electric or waste electric. I will show you how it actually works. And yes, my bracelet is actually based on this principle. Do you see the copper here? Do you see the stainless steel here? Does it ring any bells? Don't ever underestimate me. Don't. Anyway, learn from it. Learn from me rather than attack me. Okay? Now, you see this motor. They have the electrical wire goes in. What this does, and yes, it is 100% based on my bracelets. I don't have it on my wrist right now because I'm giving myself a little rest. And in case, I'll just get one and wear it. Okay, so I'm back. I got them on. So that way I can actually advertise at the same time. Although I didn't want to, but now I can, right? Haha. Anyway. Let's get back to here. So this is how electricity go through. And this is just a controller. Like for instance, let's say there's 3 people holding this, powering this. 3, okay? So they made low, medium, and high. So they got 1 person, 2 person, and 3 person spinning this or helping this to spin so the fan can give us wind or wind movement or air movement, right? Now, during this time, let's say 3 people, let's make this easier. There are 3 people here. I only want 1 person to spin. So if 1 person spin this, that means there is less electricity, right? Less power. So the fan will spin less. If only 1 person spinning this, that means only 1 person creating electromagnetic fields. If I put the other 2 people in, which 3 total, you can see the 3 wire, it becomes really fast. That means 3 people are moving this thing, making this thing move really fast, right? We got that part, right? If 3 people moving this fans really fast, that means 3 people needs energy and 3 people use energy and 3 people will expel waste energy. So during that time, imagine 3 people in here spinning this, they get hot. During that time, heat is being created. As heat being created, not only heat is being created, there are actually electron waste. What they are coined as dirty electric. Waste is a dirty electric. But they did not add something in, and I will add that into this video. It's called decay, or heat, or low radiation. So it's about here somewhere. Remember, the human body needs it around here. When we use this electricity, it's about, if we take it 100%, then it's about up here. Okay? But the human body is right here. It would be too dangerous. We will get electrocuted if we actually touch these. So we cannot touch up here. The human body can stay around in the center. The waste, the dirty electric, or things that expel from this, it's about around here. So the body cannot use it. And that's what harming a body, or the human body, or even animals. Yes, it harms animals too, and I can prove that easily with my dog. Later on, I will make a video and I will prove it, and I will link it right up here. If it's not up here, ask me when you see this video later, okay? Because I have to make that video. I'm planning to make it this week. Now, I'm going to draw this thing so that way you can actually understand it even further, because some people actually need drawings to understand. Okay, so now it comes the dueling part. Now, we know this is a fan. One line is black, and I'm going to make the other line is red. Positive and negative. Okay, it comes into here. I'm going to use the green to show you how things work. As these comes in, they create heat. Remember this, and remember this video. I always talk about amping. Okay, amping means pushing. So literally, when they see these, there's copper coil underneath here. They are amping it in. These two things help it to expel. I talk about this in my bracelet videos, how I understood this thing, and that's how I was able to create these bracelets. Because of understanding of this, I was able to create something smaller for human. Okay? So it's pretty much the same thing. So, as these heats up, we have the fan spinning. And you standing right here. Okay? When that happens, you feel the wind. Right? You feel the wind coming at you. At the same time, these little particles, the waste particle or heat, they are all over here, just like a cell phone. But here's the problem, and that's why EMF sensitive people cannot be in fans. No, I cannot be around these fans. I hate them. What that happened is these particles will escape, not escape, but being pushed, because this fan is spinning. As the fan spins, you are actually breathing it in. Yup. You are breathing these little particles in. Because these are waste, these are decay, and these are too low for the human to use. So the body actually rejected these. And that's why it makes people, EMF sensitive people, sick. They are not sick. Remember, in all of my videos, I talk about this. People are not sick. They are actually rejecting it. And the body doesn't know what to do with these. And that's what's harming us. It's harming us because the body doesn't know what to do with it. Same thing with cell phones, same thing with Wi-Fi, same thing with Bluetooth, same thing with everything. This time is a motor. So the people, if you hear people who have EMF sensitive or EMF sensitivity, or when they say that a fan, yes, a fan can actually affect. It's because how it draws. It draws the good air in, but it's giving you the good air plus the waste particle that is produced by the motor itself. And that's why people who are EMF sensitive can actually feel these. Yes, they can feel these. They can smell these. They can actually absorb these. You are breathing it in. And to whoever or anyone out there that is actually have EMF sensitive and actually can feel these motors and can smell these things, I just want to let you know that you are not wrong. The world is wrong, but you are not wrong, okay? And you are not crazy, because I have just proved it to you. I have proved it for you so you can understand, so you can tell those people that is what's happening into this picture right now. Okay? Easy, right? So next time when they attack you and they said that it does not harm you, show them this video. Show them that someone's out there actually understood these and actually made a video of it too, and can prove it easily with a dog. That video will be later up here. Now, I'm going to show you how to solve this. Okay, so how to solve this? Because me and you, all the people who watch this that EMF sensitive, that can feel these, how do we go by this? It is a very hard world. And I said that many times. 10 plus years of my journey taught me a lot of things. Taught me things that scientists, physicists, doctors around the world, all of them don't even know or even heard of or even have a little slight clue about this until they see this video, of course. We know that you cannot stay here. EMF sensitive people have to stay back here. So that means instead of having full scale air coming through, you want air circulate. So you turn this on high and you fan this out, and you want natural air to come through so that way it doesn't harm you. Yes, it is the easiest way to solve if you have EMF sensitive, because you cannot stay in front of it and you cannot use fans. EMF sensitive people cannot use fans or any type of electricity. And yes, I will prove that to you in this video. I already did, but that you cannot stay there. You have to stay here. Although it is not 100%, because you only get about 30% of air movement. Stay here, you get 100%. But staying here, you only get 30%. But since you are EMF sensitive, you have no choice. Either shut this down or have air movement. Well, you rather have air movement. Okay? Another way, which I will teach people later, is to put a cage on here and then ground it. It will take some of it out, sort of like a Faraday cage. Later on, I will teach you how to do that. We need a screen. And then we plug this into the electricity. So that way, it will pull some. Remember, some, not all. Why? It's because this moved too fast. It moved the air too fast for us to take out. Okay? So now you understand how this motor here. Now remember, this is just one thing. There's a lot of things in your house that actually put out a lot of dirty electricity. And you and the rest of the world does not know or do not know it. Believe it or not, just this motor alone would actually put out a lot of dirty electric in your house. Anything to do with electricity, there was always a waste. Remember that. There's always a waste. Also, too, this motor just doesn't spin. This thing just doesn't act the way they are. They amp the electricity in here, and as it expels, it spins. Because this is magnetic. This part right here, they put a slightly magnetic field in here, and that's how it's able to spin. Okay, so this motor can actually teach you a lot about dirty electric, but at the same time I want to tell people how to get away from that. And yes, the Wonder Bracelet will help a little bit because it takes it away. As we being absorbed, the Wonder Bracelet will help take some of it out, which is decay or waste or low. Remember, there's a scale: low, medium, high. We use the medium. These are too low. We need something like that to help us. Okay? So now you know how things work. Now you hear people who said they are EMF sensitive and they cannot be in front of fans, motors, or anything that is moving or anything to do with electricity. Now you understand further. And now you cannot attack those people. Yes, it exists. Just because you do not smell it or you do not experience it, that doesn't mean that it's there. Because I actually show you how it is there, how it actually works. And yes, you can take a small EMF meter and actually put it on here and you can actually measure it. Even that, even if you don't have this drawing, you can still take a little machine and measure it. And you will see how much EMF actually leaving or expelling. The right word, expelling or expel out of this. Because when it spins, it expels. And those particles becomes a waste. And it's all over your room, just like your cell phone, your Bluetooth, your Wi-Fi modem, blah, 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 blah. All these are all over the place. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you learned something from the video. And please, the world is already bad enough. Please don't attack people who have EMF sensitivity. Just because you don't feel it, that doesn't mean it is not there. You too are breathing it. You too are absorbing it. Just because you don't know it. Don't attack those people, please. Because I just proved it to you in this video. Other than that, that's about it on this video. I will see you in the next video.